Morning, everyone. I'm coming back now to take part in a collaboration that Lisa Crafting Diva is organising for autumn. And so once a week for the next 4 weeks, we will be uploading either autumn or Halloween themed projects. And I've got in my possession this part kit of sunflowers that came in a magazine. I don't know which one, I can't remember. And it's got some autumnal sentiments there. I've also got this hunky-dory sunflower paper, which insert paper, but it can be used as a backing paper. And so I thought for this week, I want to make some cards. And my idea is just to use this paper that I've got and the sentiments to make those cards. Well, we'll go from there. So it says, "Welcome autumn, you are my sunshine, autumn blessings, give thanks always." Then there's some toppers, pretty toppers here. They may not all be from the same kit. I may have put things together. So, you know, wherever life plants you, bloom with grace, and wishing you the happiest of birthdays. So that's nice. You brighten my day. Another one. Some lovely strips which could be used. Got a frame here. And then I've got lots of scraps of different things. And another strip here, another topper. Okay, so what I'd like to do is to use up as much of this as I can. I'm just sorting out the papers, really. I'm going to start by using the strips because I might use the whole papers to make a box or something like that to put the cards in, because my idea is to make this into a box of cards to perhaps give away or to sell, one or the other. I'm not sure yet. So we'll put these papers to one side for the moment, and we'll concentrate on this little pile here. Now I've got 10 card bases there. We'll just see how many we can get through. I've got 4 by 6 card bases here. So I'm just having a look to see what I can layer up. So this one is this way. This is this way. It's nice. Well, as I can see, not a lot of this goes together, so I will need to cut into some of the other papers. Actually, this one, this bit in the middle won't work. I'm not very sure. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into some of the other papers, and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to cut 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 to make a bit that will fit on the card base, hopefully. Oh, that's interesting. How wide is this? Oh, it's just over 4. Okay, so I've got that bit. See, I could cut this into a strip. We all love strips. Not sure I can do anything with that, apart from cut that flower out, maybe. Right. Okay. So let's do some others. It's okay. So I'll cut this one down to 4 by 5 3/4. Okay, so that's 2, 3. would like maybe this one. This is pretty. So cut a long strip off there and then cut this into 2x4s. So there we are. Okay, so I've got some card bases now, and we'll think about what we're going to do with those bits and pieces afterwards. So the first thing I'm going to do is to stick down these papers. Slightly longer than it is wide, but anyway, it is what it is. So I hope you're all well, and can't believe how quickly now the year is going. See which way up I want it. Okay, something like that. That's one. So if you don't know Lisa, do head over to her channel and have a look. She does quite a few challenges and things over the year. She also takes part in quite a lot of collaborations as well. She's also designer for one of, I don't know how many magazines, but I know she has quite a few magazine commissions to do. Absolutely brilliant colorist. Lovely things that she produces. So yeah, that's it. So these are going to be landscape cards, some of them, because of the way I cut the paper. I just didn't realize when I didn't think, I just went for the chop. So let's see. So if we manage to do these 6 or 5 or however many bases I cut, that will be good. This is such pretty paper, isn't it? I love sunflowers, and although we tend to think of them as an autumnal flower, they're not really. They're a summery flower, but perhaps they carry on into autumn, at least the beginning of autumn. Okay, so I think one more and we will have done it. Yeah, this up this way. Okay. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's bring in some of this and see what we've got. Also got these strips, which can be very pretty. So I'm already kind of drawn to this. That looks nice there. Thanks always. Now it's this where the difficulty will come. Autumn blessings. Actually, that's nice, isn't it? Along there. Autumn blessings. And maybe see what we've got here. Oh, I don't like any of those for this one. Now I think I'm just going to put that there like so. So I'm going to stick this down. Also, I'm going to cut it. here. That's perfect. Of course, these papers are very, they're quite busy, so I need to add something to take away the busyness on some of them. So just going to tear that off, put this on. I think that's enough actually for that. It's simple but bright, I think. Pretty. Which for me is the most important thing. Is it pretty? Right, let's see if we've got any contrasting papers that we can use. Here I saw this strip. I have got this. I've got this. I'm not quite sure what went inside it. Maybe this one, did it? Yeah, that would work with the strip, and I really need something quite small. Welcome Autumn. It's the only thing that I've got that's small in this kit. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll do that. But I'm going to raise the inner part of this frame on some. Well, actually, before I stick this down, I've got to stick this down. So a similar sort of procedure as the other one. In that sense, just to give it a bit of contrast, that's the word. Okay, so to stick this one down to one side, like so, and then I get some foam pads. To stick. Oh my goodness me, these are really, I found these in a box and they're really sticky. I think they are of the same ilk as a very sticky roll of foam tape that my brother had, and possible it stuck to your fingers and everything, and he was going to throw it away, and I said, oh no, give it to me. So he gave it to me, and I had to admit defeat and throw it away. Now these sticky bits won't come off, so we'll just put some glue on the back of them and hope for the best. Okay, so that's going to go up like so. Yeah. And I might not put a well, what was the sentiment? Welcome Autumn. So yeah, I will put it. And I'm going to put it slightly at an angle. You know, I'm not going to put it like that. I'm just going to put it slightly at an angle like so. So that's the second card. So let's move on to this one. Now, this is so beautiful. I really want to cover it up. And I'm not sure. Oh, you are my sunshine. That's nice. Doesn't really go unless I can put some paper across it. I've got this one. You brighten my day. Oh, that might work. That would work. I quite like that on here. No, I don't like that. What other papers have I got? Got this one. And I've got the white one. Maybe this one would work. the only thing is that the flowers are going in the wrong direction. Now this is the same one. I wonder if I could do that. Could do that. And I've got this one, which I could just put plain over my sunshine, or just like so. I'm still thinking of this one. Don't think too much, don't think too much. I can hear you all saying, don't think too much. And you're quite right. No, I don't think I want that one. Of course, the other thing could be just to have a thin strip. And I actually quite like that. Let's see what I've got in the way of thin strips. Oh, one of these, maybe one of these. Look, I've got an orange strip here, which I could put. So again, this is quite similar to what I've already done, but yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going for this. It's quite similar to what I've already done, but in a different orientation. Just check that I've cut that properly, a little bit more. So, my glue. I have to say that I sometimes find these kits a bit challenging, because they're not perhaps the papers I would use. I mean, I do love these papers, but I'm finding them hard to put together, to combine. And I think what I may have done is use the bits that I liked already, and I'm left with the bits which I found harder to put together. Anyway, it is what it is, and I will carry on. So that's that one done. I do like it, so that's that. Now there are two more. Where are they? These two. So let's see what we can do with these two. I like this give thanks always. I like this happiest birthday, but it doesn't fit. You brighten my day. Okay, so I'm going to use you brighten my day and give thanks always. And I'm going to see let's see. Quite like that on there. Yeah, I like that. Although, no, that's okay. Okay, right. 5 3/4, and this is 2. So if I cut it in half, then I can use one on here and one on here. I think that will be good. Because also I'm aware of the time ticking. I don't want to keep you too long. So just stick that there, like so. And give thanks always. Okay. Another flat card. Okay. That is nice. I don't think I need to stick any other embellishments on. No. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one. Now, I'm not sure about you brighten my day, because maybe I'll put this in the middle. So you can see that I have used the same, more or less the same layout for all of them. I wasn't intending to do that, but that's just the way it's happened. And I will be back at another moment to finish off this paper pad and these embellishments. And so you brighten my day. And maybe I can put one of these on. I'll put them both on. Yes, I think they look nice. So let's do that. So lots of sunflowers. And let's say this is the first card in the autumn series that Lisa is challenging us. There will be 3 more in this series. So thank you for watching. Now I'm just going to tidy up all of this, well, at least move it so that we can bring in the cards that we've made and go from there. Ooh, finding things I didn't realize I had. So tucked away. Right, okay. So lots and lots of little bits here. Right, okay, so we'll just put those to one side and these to one side, and let's bring them in. So so those are the 4, indeed 5 cards that I've made. Just checking that you can see them all. They're all in shot. So thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me and being patient while I did this. And I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.